Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy. I'm a makeup artist, YouTuber, and content creator based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 foundations that you need this summer. Foundations that you need to rock this summer, that will keep you summer fresh, that will keep you on point. You know, most times summer is a very hot period, and I live in Nigeria, a hot climate, almost 365 days of the year. These are products that I have used, and I can tell you that they are summer proof. Now, if you want to see the foundations I have in my list, then please keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe. It only takes 1 second. So, I am not here to do a review of each product, telling you what each product is all about, how many shades and how many this and how many that. No, that is not what this video is about. This video is about me telling you the products and the reason why I say that they are summer proof. They are your best bet for foundation application this summer. Now, if you like, you can go out with your best skin, but for those of us whose skin is not yet where we want them to be, where we want it to be, we need some help covering up certain things. These foundations are your best bet. The first one I have right here is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 550 Hot Fudge. Now, this foundation is slightly like a shade darker than me, but it still works because by the time you highlight and all of that good stuff, it just kind of ties everything in. This foundation is gonna stay on your face all day. It's long wearing, it's long lasting, it doesn't shift, it doesn't crack, it doesn't break, it doesn't apply patchily. It applies well on ordinary skin, and it applies better on top of face primer. So the fact that it's a foundation for summer does not mean that you're not going to prime your face. You're still going to prime, do your skincare and all of that good stuff, prime, and then use this foundation. The secret to applying foundation during the summer is not to use more than 1 pump. Squirt a pump on the back of your hand, dot all over your face, and push in with a staple brush. Now, when you do that, if there are areas that you still need coverage, squirt a little bit more out and apply. Don't just go in with a huge layer of foundation. No, it doesn't work. Go in little quantities. Okay, the second foundation is this one right here, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte Foundation. If someone would have told me that I'll be raving about a Maybelline product this year, like a new Maybelline product, I would have been like, oh please, because I mean, I have my Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. That has been like my joy giver for the past few years, because Maybelline has discontinued that product now, but I stocked up before they discontinued it, and then I came across this one and I have been loving it non-stop. This Lumi Matte foundation is bae. For those of you who are like my shade reference, I'm in the shade 368. Long wearing, long lasting, stays on the whole day. This one has a pump. It doesn't squirt out like the Huda Beauty one, so you pump out, but please don't use more than 1 pump of this. Spread all over your face and blend out, and if you see areas you need more coverage, you go back in with like half a pump and apply. Okay, like I was saying, stays on all day, very lightweight, long wearing, long lasting, applies beautifully on the face, doesn't skip, doesn't leave patches, doesn't break. Even when you sweat with this Maybelline Lumi Matte foundation and you just dab, it just absorbs back into the skin. There is magic in this foundation, and all these foundations I'm giving you now, they are good for summer, because especially if you have oily skin, you need a matte product. You don't need a product. You need a matte product that is long wearing, not just being a matte product. You don't need a product that's going to be melting off your face within minutes, right? That's the second product. The third product I would recommend to you is this one right here. This my foundation is on its last leg. I just want to clean it because it looks a bit gross. I have been using it non-stop, and this is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop in the shade 21. The Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. It's a skin tint. Now with this one, it does give a semi matte finish, but it's more skin like because it's a skin tint, it's not a foundation. So on days when you don't want like a full on coverage, you just want something lightweight, something wearable, but still cover some imperfections, go with your Fenty Beauty skin tint. Long wearing, long lasting, blends beautifully on the skin, pairs well with most face primers, doesn't break, doesn't leave patches. Beautiful product. Once again, I'm in the shade 21. That's the third product. The fourth product I have right here is this foundation from Lexiso Cosmetics, and this is the Lexiso Cosmetics Spotless Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 406. The shade of this 405 is too light for me, and 406 I feel like it's just a shade darker than me. But like I said when I was talking about the Huda Beauty foundation, by the time you highlight and set and all of that good stuff, it kind of tones itself down. Everything kind of just blends better, looks better on the skin. Okay, now this Lexiso foundation is a matte, it's a full-on matte foundation. Like you apply, and even before setting with face powder, you can see it dry on the skin. Now this foundation is a Nigerian owned makeup brand. It's not a foreign brand like these other ones I'm talking about. So you're gonna have to order it from Nigeria or have someone buy and send to you. Okay, this foundation is really good. Ultimate matte wear, is matte. So if you don't have oily skin, you can still use it, but you have to use like a hydrating or luminous face primer. But if you have oily skin and use a mattifying face primer underneath this, your face will be cracking. So I just use like a moderately lightly mattifying face primer, and then I go over top with this, a pump. Like I always say, start with a pump, and if there are areas that need more coverage, you can go over those areas with coverage. So that's the fourth foundation. Really good and very affordable too. And then the final foundation I would recommend to you is this one right here from MAC Cosmetics, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. Now I wanted to try the MAC Serum Foundation, but I've just not been moved so much by the reviews I have seen, especially for those who have oily skin. And I know that there is a modern version of this MAC Studio Fix Foundation, a newer version that does come with a pump originally with a bottle. This is the older version. I've not tried the newer version. I hope the formula is not changed, but this particular one, this old MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, it gives a matte finish. If you apply this on top of a matte foundation, you get a matte finish, like even like so matte that even without setting with a face powder, you can feel, just apply and within seconds you can feel your face dry. Like it's that matte. It gives coverage, it has staying power, stays on all day, very lightweight, very liquidy, but gives full coverage. When a product can checkmate the oils from your skin, like can reduce oil production, and it can last on longer throughout the day, it blends beautifully, it doesn't leave patches, it doesn't break, that product is summer approved. Okay, this one meets all of that criteria. This MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation meets all of that criteria. And yes, I know MAC foundation is pricey, but among all the foundations I have listed out to you today, I think this is the most expensive one, even more expensive than the Huda Beauty foundation. You have other options to look for, but for those who have a bit more coins and they are not so bothered about money, get you the MAC one. These are just the 5 foundations I thought to come on here today to share with you that are really good foundations for the summer period. If you don't want to go out bare skin, you still want to have some glam, have your face evened out. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end, and until I come your way again, remain blessed. Bye guys.